Hello, everyone, and welcome to the November 2018 edition of the App Demo Jam, covering customer service apps on the AppExchange. Hey, this is a very special one to me because I'm all into Service Cloud. So, loving the fact that we got customer service folks here today. My name is Jeff Grosse. I'm a Salesforce MVP, and I'm joined by my always co-host and great friend, Salesforce MVP Joshua Hoskins. Joshua, how are you doing today?
I'm great. I'm ready to see what these demo presenters have for us in the customer service ecosystem of the AppExchange. Great to be here.
These are
Thanks.
exactly, it's good stuff out there. Well, it's great to have you with me, and it's also always great to have the Demo Jam aficionado herself, the truly talented Amanda Nelson from the Salesforce App Exchange marketing team. How you doing, Amanda?
Hello, I'm doing great. So happy to be here. This is a great demo jam. I'm excited for this one, and then after this, I'm heading out to Northeast streaming. So got lots of demo jams happening. Super excited.
It's a big day today. Well, you guys, our audience out there, can follow along with the webinar live on Twitter. You just use the the hashtag AppDemoJam, and you can ask your questions of our Demo Jam participants today. Give the App Demo Jam a little shout out, or maybe just share a little bit of appy love out there. Today's participants in the Demo Jam are awesome apps that include Swrve, Glance Networks, AutoRabit, Reputation Studio, Internet Creations, and Mirage. But before we can let this competition get started, we got to go through a couple of rules. So Joshua, why don't you tell us what the rules are, please?
Just a couple rules. What's a demo jam without any rules? Okay, each demo jam contestant has 3 minutes, not a second more, and we'd be happy if you can do it in less. That's great. 3 minutes, no more to demo your app, followed by 0 slides. Absolutely 0 slides. We want to see the functionality. We want to see the good stuff. And after that, there will only be one person that will actually win for the trophy. If you're part of any of these lovely companies that are going to be demoing today, please make sure that you don't vote. Voting is only for the attendees that are attending the call. So wanted to put that out there. But without that, Jeff, let's get this over with.
Over with. Let's get it started, man. So, one of the things that you're going to hear throughout the day is you're going to hear a couple of sounds. When you hear a little owly sound out there, that means they got 30 seconds left. And if the great elephant trumpets, that's the end of 3 minutes. So let's see how these folks do today. I'm going to go ahead and introduce our first one. Our first contestant today is AutoRabit. These folks are end-to-end continuous delivery model suite, enabling version control, automated metadata deployments. The list goes on. Data loader, test automation, sandbox backup and restore, rollbacks, and sandbox comparison. With us today, we've got Selma Cthulhu, Senior Engineer at AutoRabit. Selma, are you ready to show us the demo jam?
Yes, Jeff, I'm ready.
Let's do it. Your 3 minutes begins now.
Hey, everyone. Thank you. I have my friend Divya with me. She's a customer service agent at leading Salesforce partner, and she's migrating her customer from ServiceNow to Salesforce Service Cloud to manage their support for customers. So let's talk to her. Hey, Divya, how is migration going on, my friend?
Hey, thanks for the introduction, Salma. Actually, it's very complex to migrate the data from ServiceNow to Salesforce. We don't have any native support actually available to accomplish that. I actually had to spend thousands of dollars to engage a Salesforce consultant to help me accomplish that migration.
Oh, yeah. So did you try doing it yourself? Maybe using Salesforce data loader for migrating case object records?
Yes, I've tried it, but it was so difficult for us to do it. To migrate a case, you need to actually migrate a contact. And before the contact, you need to migrate the account, and it never ends. So I don't know where to start, but I wish there was an easier solution to do that.
Yes, you have. So your prayer has been answered. There is AutoRabit data loader, which helps you to download the data from ServiceNow into CSV files. Probably you see on the screen, we have editas.zip, which contains multiple CSVs for objects, not only for case, but parent objects and the first level child objects, right? So let's log on to the AutoRabit and create the configuration. So just select your production org and select your case as an object for migration. Then you will see a magic on the screen. Hola! So AutoRabit shows you the parent-child relationships, not only case, all the dependent parent objects have been retrieved, plus the first level of child you can select. So I have selected a couple of child like attachments, events, and case themes resolution. So don't you think this is okay for you, Divya?
That sounds fantastic. But what about the relationships which are hidden? We do have some few self-references with the case object.
Yeah, that's okay. So before that, let me just upload the zip file and add the zip to the AutoRabit. Let's run this data migration. We have to just save this configuration and run it. So after running the data migration, you will see again the graphical representation, colorful prints like green and blue and red. So here you can see that case is having 600 records, which is migrated successfully, plus parents. But instead, you are not able to see the self-references. So AutoRabit handled that self-references. So here we have the log, which says there is multiple reference between asset and event, likewise. How is this?
Thanks, AutoRabit. Now with the money saved, I can actually go to Vegas and probably make more.
Probably. I wish you liked the demonstration today. Please do work for us, and thank you being for a lovely audience. Thank you so much.
Fantastic. You did it right at exact time. I was just about ready to trumpet the elephant there, but you did it fantastic. You know, when I see a demo like this, it's frankly pretty amazing because there is so much involved in moving data back and forth. And when you're doing a migration like this, I, by the way, love to see that we're getting off of ServiceNow, heading over to Service Cloud because that's a great platform for this. But look at all those records that you had and all those relationships out there that would have been frankly kind of a pain to map all of that and get it in there. But you took a zip file, pulled it all in, mapped it out, saw all of those relationships and the automation that's possible with that. That just takes away so much time that folks would have to spend on it. So love to see the demo. Good job there with that. I'm going to turn it over to Amanda to see what our audience question is for you today.
Thank you. Great demo. And if you have a question, feel free to put it here in the chat or on Twitter with hashtag #AppDemoJam. All right. The first question that came in, what if you have hundreds or thousands of records that you need to migrate? How long does that take?
Yep. So we have a good support. We won't stop migration in between. So whenever you have millions or thousands of records, it takes a couple of hours. Let's say I have a case study where for migrating from some thousands of records, it took 12 to 14 hours for migrating the data.
Awesome. Well, Salma, thank you so much for doing this demo. You did a great job today. We appreciate having you here.
Thank you so much, Amanda and Jeff. And Joshua too.
Yeah, and it's time to turn it over to Joshua. You're going to introduce our next contestants.
Absolutely. Great job, guys. The next demo contestant we have is Glance. Glance is a visual engagement platform that enables you to quickly see and show anything during a conversation. When a customer calls you for help, within seconds, you can see what they see and without sending any screenshots, and no more ad hoc online meetings, no more blind step-by-step instructions. Jeff, I gotta tell you, I'm excited for this one because I have done support before, and it's so much more helpful if you can actually see what's going on inside. So I wanna see what these guys got. Scott and Bob, are you out there?
Yes. Yep, Scott's here.
All right.
Let's go.
All right. Your 3 minutes starts now.
Okay, cool, thanks. Hi, I'm Scott. So I'm gonna pretend to be a service agent and I can only see what's on the orange side.
Hi, I'm Bob. I'm playing the role of a customer and I can only see what's on the blue side of the screen.
Okay, hello, yes, thanks for calling Global Investments. This is Scott, how can I help you today?
I'm stuck.
Okay, can you tell me a bit more? Which page are you on?
Yeah, it says, hello, Bob.
Okay, can you be a bit more specific? What are you trying to do?
Look, I'm just here on hello, Bob, and I'm stuck and I need your help.
Okay, could you maybe send me a screenshot of what you're seeing?
No.
Okay, wow, decisive. Okay, maybe we could get into an online meeting.
Do I have to download anything?
Yeah, you'll just download some software and share your screen.
No.
Okay. Okay. So for those of you watching this from home, is this familiar? I mean, this is a really common problem. I've dealt with this before, but it doesn't have to be this way because from Salesforce, in this case record, I've got this join button here, and instead I can just say, "Hey, Bob, do you mind if I just join you in your browser and see what you're looking at?"
Sure. What do I have to do?
Nothing. Just wait 1 second here. So while that's going, in just a second here, I'll be able to see exactly what Bob sees in his browser. He doesn't have to download any software, add any extensions, trust any plugins. And oh, hey, so it looks like you're in your account. So you're trying to maybe like check your transactions history?
Yeah. How do I do that? Oh, cool. I can see you. You look just like Prince Harry.
I surprisingly get that a lot. Thank you. Well, hey, have you maybe tried like clicking on this thing right over here?
Oh, that one. I didn't see it. Whoops.
Oh, yes, I know. Everyone makes that mistake, actually. You'd be surprised. And you can see all of your transactions just right here. Okay? You good?
Okay,
Got it?
cool. Wow, thanks. That was so helpful. Thanks for such a great experience. I'm going to rate you so highly that it will cause a dramatic lift in your Net Promoter Score and your customer satisfaction and your first call resolution.
You know what? I hear that from every single one of my customers. I appreciate that. Thank you. Well, you have a great day. Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, cool. So there you go. You can see that. Oh, I got another call coming in. Just 1 second here. Hello. Yes, Global Investments. This is Scott. How can I help you?
Help, I'm stuck.
Bob, is that you?
Yeah, but now I'm in the mobile app and I'm stuck.
How did you get to the voice queue? Okay, hold on just 1 second. I'm just going to click that join button again. And oh, okay, it looks like you're in the app. And were you trying to do the same thing here within the app?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, this is super helpful and I can see you again.
That's right. Yeah, same sort of experience. Yeah, just that's why. There you go. Yeah, now you got your transactions all right here. So that's how you use like, technology, Bob. So thanks for calling.
I'm going to rate you even more highly to the point where you get employee of the month.
Oh, thank you. Good job, Bob. That was good. I like that.
Oh no. All right, guys. Just a tad bit under, I would say overtime.
No, we were done. That we got the whole thing in there. That was it. We got right in time.
That was the end.
That was it, yeah.
Okay, great. All right, thanks for coming in under time. Really appreciate it. The fact that you're able to not only leverage the product to show the customer's desktop, but you also have the same type of capability to annotate on a mobile device is super cool. Like I said, anytime that you are in the support industry and you are trying to offer that, that top-notch experience, and you can actually engage and be able to see and point and show, that's just absolutely amazing. So what you've done here on both platforms is really, really cool. I feel like it definitely provides a level of service that is awesome for the customer, and definitely can increase your Net Promoter Score with the functionality that you're able to demo today. So great job. Amanda, what questions do we have for Glance?
Sure, great job. All right, the question that just came in is about permissioning. For using Glance, do you need to get permission from the client?
Yeah, in this demo, we skipped that for time, but you can actually make it so there's like a prompt first that's like, hey, is it okay if we start a sharing session here? And once they agree to that, you can get in. You can even show legal terms if you need to as part of your connection process. Thanks for the question.
Yeah, it was a really great question. Thanks, guys, for showing up at the Demo Jam today. And Jeff, who do we have up next?
Well, before we get to that, I think I've actually spoken with Bob before. I've been in support instances, and sometimes people just don't know where they are. They don't know how to describe it. So good job, guys.
Yeah,
what
Jeff,
I've got,
I'll add to that as well. Just the fact that you're able to support different customers of all age ranges, right? There's a diverse customer base, and this kind of solves it for the whole gamut.
You got it, man. Well, next
There's also a question of whether he knows Prince Harry or is semi-related to Prince Harry. So we allow it to have that follow-up question.
With a face like this, there's got to be some relationship somewhere. I just don't know about it yet. If you know anything, please let me know.
There you go. Out on the Snopes of the Salesforce world. All right, next up, I've got Internet Creations. You know what, guys? Duplicate cases in Salesforce are known to wreak havoc, and service agents, they end up wasting time searching for customer information because multiple agents might even troubleshoot the exact same issue separately, and customer service metrics get skewed, and duplicate cases are just a pain in the neck. They're a headache for you. Well, with Case Merge Premium, you guys get the power to empower your agents to identify duplicates and quickly merge them. You can make a lot better customer experience and then take that headache away from everything that's caused by duplicate cases. So with me today, I got Howard Yermish. Howard, are you ready to show us exactly what duplicate cases, well, what you can
I
do
am
to
ready,
solve
and I've
duplicate
brought my
cases?
radio voice and our Director of Marketing, Anthony Pica, to help do the screen. So let me know when we're ready to start.
We are ready to give you 3 minutes starting right now. Good luck.
All right, so earlier today, our support team at Neat Widgets got a call about a widget that isn't properly levitating. So the support agent asked the customer to send in a screenshot so we can investigate. So now we're going to look at this new case where that customer did send in that screenshot. There we go. It looks like it's, well, not levitating. And then we got a call from the angry manager of this customer just to let us know how important this case really is to them. So we've got 3 cases, one from the original phone call, one from an email with a screenshot, and one from the manager with a sense of urgency. But it's really just one issue, not 3. So thank goodness the support team is using Case Merge Premium. And look at that, a duplicate indicator in the Case Merge Premium Lightning component, and it shows us the 2 cases from the email message and the phone call, but he knows there's another phone call. So he's going to do the Find by Text feature to search for other open cases for this same customer. And there we have it, 3 cases, each one with some details that are important. Case Merge Premium automatically picks the oldest case as the master, but you could change that if you want. And Case Merge Premium lets you clone any standard or custom objects related to the case onto the master case, and then automatically close out the other cases as duplicate cases. Boom, bang. Now, all of the stuff is on the master case. That is a lot of stuff, lots of stuff. A couple little behind the scene things that you should know. The awesome admin, you get to configure Case Merge Premium to support which objects get cloned and whether or not you want to delete the originals to save storage. Now, one of the things that happened while we were looking at these settings, the customer also replied with, just to let us know, but they replied to the case that was closed as duplicate, and it automatically rolled up to the now master case. So case communications stay organized regardless of which case the customer replies to. And any key performance indicators stay true because you've kept a single support issue to a single case. Now, Case Merge Premium works in Classic and Lightning. Awesome admins. All you have to do, we'll just take this component off here, is just do a little drag and dropification and click Save, and boom, you've got a nice Lightning layout with our component there. So Case Merge Premium lets you create a better experience for agents and customers. Cure the headache caused by duplicate cases with Case Merge Premium by Internet Creations. End of demo.
Wow, 19 seconds remaining. So Howard, you did some pretty amazing things there. I know you've probably got some pretty smart software engineers behind you. I don't know if you're the one that made this all happen, but wow, when you look at all of that coming in there, 3 different cases that actually all existed out there. You pulled it together. You just, obviously ahead of time decided what you're going to have get pulled in from each of the different records. And then the part that even surprised me more was the idea that the customer could respond to it. And it came back to the one remaining case that's out there. That's like a fantastic feature that I hadn't even thought about. But when you realize how powerful that is, then that your customer now replies to whichever of those, gets right into the right one, and now you can solve the problem. That's fantastic. And by the way, I even like the UI as far as the way it works inside of Lightning and everything. Yes, it's of course in Lightning, but I even like the way that it pulled things together. So, man, good product.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm going to send it over to Amanda now for our audience question. What do you got, Amanda?
Wow, lots of questions coming in. Thank you all. Keep them coming. All right, let's see here. Now, how many cases can you merge, and are you having any count there? Like, do you count that? I think that's what he's trying to say.
How about 1,000? I'm going to say, Howard, can you?
There was another question about if you had more than 2, like 5. So I feel like the questions are kind of similar. How do you manage that?
Sure. We theoretically could merge as many cases as you wanted, but because of the governor limits in Salesforce, we limit you to 9, but this is configurable. So depending on how you want to set it up in your org and whatever limits, you could set it to just 2 at a time or 5 at a time, whatever works for you.
Well, I would say if you got something where we're bringing in 9 cases against the same issue, we probably got some process issues we got to work on as well, not just our technology issues, but it's fantastic. I love seeing what Internet Creations can do here in Case Merge Premium. Good stuff. So Howard, thank you for showing us that today. Awesome job on the demo.
Great, thank you.
You bet. Joshua, over to you for our next demo.
Thanks a lot, Jeff. Great job, guys. Next up, we've got Mirage. Mirage is a CTI data connector for Salesforce, and it offers computer telephony integration in Salesforce based on OpenCTI, and it's a native integration to Sales Classic, Service Cloud, and Lightning for not only on-premise, but also cloud phone systems, including Skype for Business. This is always fun. As growing up, I was so inspired by CTI and the fact that someone on the end could know exactly who I was. I love that type of service. So hopefully these guys are going to show us how we do that today. Dieter, are you out there?
Yeah, hello.
Hi.
Yeah, my name.
3 minutes starts now.
Okay, yeah, my name is Dieter and I'm the Managing Director of Mirage. I will demonstrate CTI Data Connector for Salesforce, which is a native computer telephony integration. So let's just assume I'm a sales agent and I'm getting an inbound call. Oh, and wow, Mark Benioff is calling. So in an instant, I see his contact details, and on the right side, I see I already missed a call yesterday. And by the way, that was automatically protocoled by CTI Data Connector. So Mark must be really interested in our product. And CTI Data Connector also shows you important information like that he's the CEO, he's calling from San Francisco, and he speaks English. Now I answer the call and greet him with "Hello, Mark," which probably impresses him because I know who is calling. Now, Mark is interested in our intelligent CTI solution. I'm typing in the phone note while I call or talk with him. I navigate to the opportunity to check the opportunity status, and this is automatically added to our call. So at the end of the call, the opportunity and the contact is linked to the call. Now, Mark does not have so much time, so we finish the call. He wants a quote. I just have to select what to do in our call result list, which is completely configurable. And I have to discuss the quote with my colleague. So I just select follow-up task. Now, automatically, a new task is opening. Already the opportunity and the contact is inserted. I just have to add the subject line, discuss quote with Tom. And as Tom is not in the office, we will do that tomorrow. Click on save. And let's have a look at the results. So on the activity history list, I see the telephone icon. It was an inbound call at 7 p.m. and the result was to send a quote. It's linked to the opportunity, and I do have a follow-up task created, which is also linked to the opportunity. So everything completely automated. Thank you for watching my demo to see how CTI Data Connector for Salesforce can improve the customer experience and assist you with the documentation of calls and creation of follow-up tasks.
Awesome. Definitely underneath time, no question about that. Thanks a lot, Dieter. I mean, you know what? This is just amazing. I have to say, when I engage with call centers, sorry to steal your thunder there a little bit. It's always very impressive for the fact that people can understand who I am, but you kind of took it to a different level, taking it global and really understanding what their language preference is. You might have a multilingual call center, and that's huge to answer the phone probably in my native native language that I prefer. So that's awesome. You know, CTI is all about the right data at the right time. One of my favorite methodologies in CRM, and the fact that you all have integrated with the open CTI platform, it's embedded into Lightning, and that you've got the next actions right there as well. It's all comprehensive in the right place, and it's seamless for the call center experience. So great job.
Yeah. Great.
Amanda, what questions do we have out there for Mirage?
Yes. Well, besides the question of was Mark really calling, the question is, which phone systems can be used with CTI Data Connector?
Yes, so we are specialized in integrating nearly any type of telephone system. So if you have, let's say, an on-premise system like a Siemens, an Alcatel, a Cisco, or if you're using a cloud system or Skype for Business, we can integrate everything. And even if you have different branch offices and every branch office has a different telephone system, we can integrate everything in one Salesforce instance.
That's awesome. It just is amazing that you guys can be so flexible with the variety of technology and definitely technology that's out there. So great job again. I'd just like to remind those who are on the call to be able to stick around, because you'll have your opportunity to vote if you don't work for one of these fine companies, and get your vote in. And one person will be taking home the Demo Jam trophy for customer service apps. Jeff, who do we have up next?
Well, you know, I always look for believability in demos, and I frankly didn't believe that actually Mark was calling in today, because I know that Mark and Parker are both out there on the webinar today watching us with the Demo Jam. So, hey, Mark and Parker, this goes out to you guys. Next up today, we got Reputation Studio. Reputation Studio helps customer service teams automate the processes around monitoring and responding to reviews. They integrate with Amazon, Bazaar Voice, Google Yelp, TripAdvisor, iOS, and the Google Play Store, and then 30 more sources for products, locations, and app reviews. You guys can increase efficiency by being able to increase your review volume, the ratings, sales, and formulate even more personal responses, leading to a better customer experience. Reputation Studio, and this is actually way cool, 100% native, built on Salesforce platform, lightning ready, and integrates with Einstein AI even. So it gets better and better. And to show us exactly what we can do today with Reputation Studio, I've got Christian Jennerman, VP of Business Development and Sales. So Christian, are you ready to do the Demo Jam with 3 minutes?
Yes, sir. I am ready.
Let's go. Your time begins now.
Thank you for joining us. I'm going to do things a little bit differently today. I can never keep up with a product guy giving a demo. I'm just a simple sales guy, and we kept this product simple and easy to use for your customer service agents. So let me set the stage first. Are you currently leaving Salesforce to log into Review Source to manually copy and paste a review back into Salesforce to create a case? Are you escalating that case based upon the rating? Are you then creating a response in Salesforce and copying and pasting that response back into the original source? Then you update the case in Salesforce, and then you go search for the next review. Prior to using Reputation Studio, our customers were taking up to 10 minutes to respond to one review with that process. It took me about 30 seconds to say all that, which is how long it now takes them to respond to one review. Yes, that was a dramatic pause. But this is what you're currently doing. You're not alone. We talk to companies like yours all the time. The demo I'm about to show you was created for Adidas. And what you can see here is they have reviews coming in from Amazon for their products, for Google for their locations, and Yelp for their physical store locations. They also have apps, so iTunes and Google Play. Their reviews are constantly coming in, but they're not coming into Salesforce. They're staying on the platform, and this is where they have to go to manually interact with these reviews. And worse yet, this voice of the customer data sits outside of Salesforce. What I want to show you right now is the actual app in its use. As you can see right here, we're taking one-star reviews and putting them directly into cases. They come into Salesforce Service Cloud, and there you have them. Quickly, your team can go to a case, and they can respond to this case immediately. This creates incredible efficiencies, where suddenly they are moving from one review to the next and responding in time. And they can quickly go to the next review, regardless of what channel it's coming from. they don't have to go outside of Salesforce to manually log in. Excuse me. CS teams stay inside Salesforce is where they want to be. This is an international opportunity for customer service teams to manage their brand's reputation. Amazon has 16 markets. Google is global. Apps are available to anyone with a phone. Like you said earlier, we're lightning ready, we're 100% native, and we are integrated with Einstein. All the data points are reportable, as is everything in Salesforce. Well, I think that's about 3 minutes, and our customers just answered 6 reviews. How many did your team answer?
Well, you came in early, and I can't even imagine what you'd do with another 30 seconds if you spent it on there. But I got to say, I was pretty surprised by how you can do that, because if you think about managing your reputation out there, especially across all these different platforms and wherever reviews could end up about your company or your products, that is fantastic to see it embedded directly into Salesforce. And so you're moving on, next one, next one, next one. And frankly, there's so many reviews out there that companies are not responding to, and unfortunately that leads to, customer dissatisfaction. Well, not only just dissatisfaction the first time, but when others see that you haven't responded to reviews out there that are negative, that even leads to more dissatisfaction and distrust. So good on you for bringing this all inside of Salesforce natively. That's really impressive. And I bet you for the next demo jam, we're gonna find 30 seconds more of content for you to throw in there, because I bet you could probably do another response out there and who knows what. But awesome job on that. I like seeing what you could do, Christian.
You're welcome. Thank you so much. And obviously, if you got plans, you're going to get more reviews. You better manage them. And if you've got to merge them with other cases, you can do that with these reviews as well.
There you go. Exactly. There's your tie-in between you and the other apps. So, Amanda, what have we got for an audience question today for Christian?
Yeah, great demo. And it's so true. With AppExchange, we recommend that that you do review these listings of the apps you're installing, and that partners definitely comment and view those listing reviews. But whether they're positive or negative, there should always be engagement and response there. So definitely a need for engaging around reviews no matter what site. Great job. All right, questions coming in. The question is, where do you store this data, and are there any privacy issues?
The data is stored on the customer Salesforce instance. We basically create the connection points to allow their data to come into their instance. And all this data is publicly facing, so there's no privacy issues at all.
Nice. Awesome job. Well, Christian, thank you for being here today. You are our 5th contestant on the Demo Jam. I just got to hand it over to Joshua for our last one. So everybody stick around. Do not miss this last demo, and make sure you stick around to vote. Joshua, take it away.
Sure. Thanks a lot, Jeff. Our next Demo Jam contestant is Swrve. Swrve is a mobile engagement platform with a rich history in mobile games and influencing monetization of in-app purchases. Swrve helps your customers do what you want them to do by enhancing the user experience with relevant and timely messaging across multiple platforms. With Swrve, you can deliver the right message at the right person, to the right person at the right time and on the right device. This could be good, Jeff. Nathan, are you out there?
Yeah, I'm out here. Thank you.
All right, your 3 minutes starts now, sir.
Fantastic. For today's session, I'll demonstrate 2 use cases showing the integration between Swrve and Salesforce Service Cloud. First, we're going to create a new service case from an in-app event, and then we're going to notify that mobile user that their case has been created and to expect a call from a customer service rep. Let's begin with use case number 1, create a service case from a user interaction within the mobile app. In this example, rate your experience. With a Swrve in-app message, image-based content is delivered to the mobile app and is targeted based on user interactions or lack thereof, user properties, and other behavioral-based criteria. For this example, show the rating message only to users who have installed the app more than 30 days ago and have used the app at least 7 times. Messaging content itself can be displayed at session start, with a delay, or at certain events or activities within the app. A click on the sad face or a poor rating will create a case in Salesforce Service Cloud, Actions for happy or neutral response will take the visitor to a promo or featured section of the application. Just going to refresh my Salesforce screen. And we have the new case created. Field mapping as part of that integration can include user information as well as static values for status, type, case problem, case reasons, and so forth. Default functionality in Salesforce does the case assignment as well as linking to the existing contact record as noted in Salesforce. Use case number 2, to trigger a push notification to the user on their device from a Salesforce action. In this example, our case has already been created. Content for that push notification is done within the Salesforce application. And we can include field merges from the case object or related objects, specify a sound or engagement action and deep links. As a failsafe, default content is set up within the Swrve dashboard. This would only be displayed if there was nothing, no custom content specified in Salesforce. The Swrve AppExchange package also includes functionality to trigger push notifications with rich media or in-app messages, trigger mobile app journeys, track external events for additional engagement actions, or update the Swrve database with other relevant data that can be used for building marketing audiences, targeting messaging content, or personalizing the messaging delivered through marketing channels of push notification, in-app messaging, email, or SMS. Thus, you can deliver the right message to the right person at the right time and on the right device with Swrve. As you just saw, through a quick integration with a customer service journey can be automated using the in-app interactions of Swrve and the support agent follow-up in Service Cloud. Thank you.
Awesome, great job. Like I said, the principle is the right person at the right time, like the core foundation of what CRM allows you to do to a lot of customers. You know, one thing that I like here is the nuance that you can provide to customers. You know, there's a lot of use cases out there where, you know, as a person who wants to understand where a case is at in the process, you know, especially if I'm opening a support case or I'm unsatisfied, I really want to understand when someone is working on that and what is the progression of that case. So I would prefer to get, you know, notifications that I want to know that, you know, that you've heard me, which is a great thing, but also too, who's working on it, which you demoed, and then what process this. So imagine you would have a couple messages configured, like, you know, thanks for logging your request, and we're working on your request, and your request has been escalated. All that happens behind the scenes with Swrve, as you demoed today, without the agent actually doing something unnatural or outside of Salesforce. It's almost like set it and forget it. And that's what I love about this tool, is you've got the in-app messages, you've got a conversation. So you can basically enable all of those different activity types without necessarily the agent having to think about it, which is a great tool for any business that's offering customer service on multiple channels. So great job.
Absolutely. It leverages Process Builder, and it's pretty slick.
Nice. Process Builder is always a plus too. Amanda, what questions do we have out there for Swrve?
Yes, great job. And also we have, with Process Builder, we have Flow solutions now in AppExchange too. So it's great to be able to integrate all these different solutions through AppExchange. So good point there. The question is devices. What type of devices do you support for push notifications?
So for push, iOS and Android, obviously. And we do have capabilities for other devices, OTT, as well as web. But the majority of the mobile users for this interaction, at least for this example, are going to be an iOS or an Android device.
Awesome. Thanks a lot for sharing. All right, Jeff, what's next?
That brings us to voting time. So everybody's got to get out there and vote. Amanda, go ahead and show them the link. Now, Remember the rules of this, guys. If you guys work for any of these companies, you can't vote, but all of our audience, the rest of you guys, we want you to go out there and to make your vote count. So you're welcome to vote as many times as you want for who you think wins today. Frankly, Joshua, I think when I look at all these demos today, we had an awesome smattering of them all over the place. And it was all around service, which, of course, like I say, I love that stuff. And these are all really useful apps that make a huge difference in the ROI and what you get out of Salesforce by applying each one of these.
Absolutely. I mean, just to run down them for those folks that are voting, I mean, AutoRabit, a seamless integration, taking a bunch of CSV files inside of an archive and seamlessly integrating and also reporting on the success of that data migration. A lot of people think that Salesforce and migration is very simple, but if you neglect to bring over that data to your CRM system or the system that you're servicing your customers in, you can absolutely tarnish that relationship because you're not bringing all of that data to be comprehensive. Glance Network with the side-by-side customer versus agent, the ability to actually see what's going on and enhance that customer relationship. Definitely, feel like a pro there because someone can be able to show what's really going on, and actually, it's going to reduce the case time and the time that's going to take, so that agent can be more productive and work on more calls. And then
By the way, Joshua, sorry to hold on. Sorry, man. I'm sorry to interrupt you here, but if you guys haven't seen it, the link for voting is actually in the chat. So sorry, I was going to say it was on the screen, but make sure you're looking in the chat. But Joshua, keep on going, man.
Sure. And then Internet Creations, being able to merge automatically after the case is closed, definitely is a time saver. Get those duplicates out of the way and be able to provide a more effective way for people to be able to manage that case and roll up that information, actually show the audit history about the case being merged. That's super huge. And then Mirage, right data at the right time for the right person, making people feel special and personalized, and making your agent powerful with knowing a lot more about the person even before you pick up the call to also reduce the call time. And last but not least, Reputation Studio, the ability to actually collect all your reputations all into one place so you can actually see what's going on. And there is one more, you can't forget about Swrve, the ability to send in-app notifications and program all of these rules to provide a better, more efficient experience without the customer agent having to do something different. Wow, that's a lot of them, Jeff.
I know, you put all these apps together and it really makes for such a better customer experience out there. And heck, it's a better agent experience too, because we've got so many different places we got to monitor. Even the thing we were talking about earlier there about copying and pasting things back and forth into Salesforce. Why don't you guys out there in the audience just integrate this so that you can utilize Salesforce for everything that it's possible to do? And again, this is just where the extensibility of what the AppExchange offers is fantastic. And this is why, heck, Joshua and I, as you guys heard, we don't work for Salesforce, but this makes the AppExchange one of the most exciting areas for us to go out and evangelize and tell people about, because frankly, the AppExchange not only has created an entire marketplace for these kinds of apps, but it just makes the Salesforce platform umpteen times better. I was going to use a number, but it's like it's immeasurable. So before we get into the voting, Joshua, have you heard that there's some events coming up in places?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a perfect segue because, as you mentioned, the AppExchange is so powerful and the fun doesn't have to stop here. I mean, we're doing these every third Thursday of the month, but we also take these shows on the road. So there's going to be things going on very shortly at Northeast Dreaming. It's the first Dreaming event in the Northeast. That's big. And so we're going to have a demo jam there. I'm going to a couple very soon, so I will be hosting the demo jam for India Dreamin', which is in Noida, because I actually live in India, which is super cool. So happy to be there again this year. It will be their second time doing doing a demo jam at Indian Dreamin'. And then after that, I'm headed to Brisbane. So I'll be doing the demo jam in Brisbane at the Down Under Brisbane edition of their community-led event there. So the fun doesn't have to stop here. If you guys are in the area or live in any of those cities, there's more. There's one going to be at New York Tour. There's going to be a booth at the LA World Tour. There's just other ways for you to engage with the AppExchange and see these cool apps. And hats off to these partners for having all of these great innovations and posting it on the Salesforce marketplace so that people can be more efficient and leverage versus build their own. In professional services, I spent a lot of time there. And when you build your own, you're basically creating, for lack of a better word, a liability because you have to support it. But if you can download the app off of the AppExchange and save some time, save some money, as AutoRabit alluded to earlier, it's definitely a win-win, not only for you, but also for your customers. And that speed to usability, you start immediately realizing the return on your investment for sure.
Good stuff, man. So Joshua, are you ready? I think we're ready for our drum roll. Are you going to be announcing today, Joshua?
Nope, it's all you.
Oh, man, here we go. Here comes. The winner of the November 2018 Demo Jam is Reputation Studio.
Yeah.
Yeah. Woo. Good job, guys. I'm actually
you.
proud to have announced you guys out there. Any words of wisdom for the masses out there? Do you want to thank the Academy or whoever?
Oh, gosh. Thank the Academy. Thank the host. Thank you so much to Salesforce for the opportunity to present with such complementary apps in the Salesforce, service space. And we're just excited to be a part of this organization overall. And we're just excited that brands and the people watching actually get what we're trying to accomplish. And it's so important to get involved with your reputation right now. And why not do it inside Salesforce?
Awesome. Well, great job, guys. Everybody did an awesome job on the Demo Jam today. I'm really proud of all of you guys coming in right on time and getting it all out there. Amanda, why don't you close us out today?
Yes, thank you. Congratulations, Reputation Studio, and congratulations to all of our demoers. All of you have amazing technology and did a great job of showcasing that in 3 minutes. You can check out all of these apps today at appdemojam.com. We will also have the recording up on YouTube within 24 hours, and you can check that out at appdemojam.com as well. The fun is not over. Please join us, same time, same place. You're already registered. All you have to do is show up. December 20th is Apps for 2019, and we will continue in January and February as well, every third Thursday with different themes. You can see Commerce Cloud apps, you can see admin apps in the coming months, so it's going to be a lot of fun. If you are coming to any of these events, Northeast Stream and New York World Tour, Dallas World Tour, let us know. We'd love to hang out. Follow us on Twitter at AppExchange for all the latest and greatest. Thank you all and have a great day.
Bye, everybody.